Mississippi, a couple of states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground are going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. A late season clash, week 13 here in our EA Sports college football coverage. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Razorbacks offense will take the field first. LSU had to fight for every bit of it, but they took home the boot the last time they saw the Razorbacks.
Yeah, close game. Those rivalry games are fun to watch, especially when they go down to the wire. And LSU did what they needed to do to get the boot, to take it back. Now it's on the line today, Palmer.
That's what the LSU coaching staff was so happy about, was that their team could handle their emotions in a rivalry game like that against Arkansas and do the things you need to do to win it late.
Gives it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Tigers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Scanning the field, it's Levin. Caught over the middle, it's Green. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to Caden Durham. He's past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Durham. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quick give, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on,
and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. And there he goes! He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Moves the pocket. It's Levitt. Out wide left, it's Durham. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. LSU lining up 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Quarterback keep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Straight ahead, it's Smith. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Bush is ahead. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Tells the run, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Gets a hand in there.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Running through contact. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
This rivalry has a deep and storied history. Plenty of memorable moments. Here are a few of them. First play of the period will be a second down. Jackson will throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw on third. Finds his target. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Trying to get the corner. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 for the offense. Drops back, it's Levitt. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Drops back on first down. Comes down, it's Green. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. LSU with the first and 10 here. Here's a give to Durham. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Snap in the shotgun. Left side, it's Thomas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Second and long here. Hits inside, it's Berry. Finding some room. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Burrowing for yardage. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Working that left side now. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to squeak through the pile. Oh, he's got some space. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Still looking. Gonna try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The Razorbacks take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Escapes the sack. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Watkins. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
LSU.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Complete, out left to Wilson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
LSU's head coach told me at the half, the message to his team in the locker room was, you can be the hammer or you can be the nail here to start this second half. So far, they've been the hammer. A terrific start to this game. They've got the blowout, the opponent on the ropes. But he said, we will be determined by how we finish strong. Keep hammering away. That's the kind of team we want to be this season.
Okay, Holly. Back to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't get a chance to show off those runnings, but he gives him the ball at the yard.
And that's the play the defense absolutely had to have. You know, going into halftime, you were down on the scoreboard. You just needed something really good to happen. And so right away, you get the interception, you create a turnover. That is huge. And it's critical now this offense is able to come on the field, take this thing down the field, score a touchdown, shorten this lead. You need complimentary football right now.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. Jackson will throw. Out wide right, it's Smith. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me.
Caught, and he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Wilson has it over the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Hurt Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense in Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. That one came in hot and it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Razorbacks have 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Smith. Got the 1st down. There's some room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Left side is Hawkins. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a golden boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they've played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on the line.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Going to the run, it's Smith. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Jackson gonna throw it. He wants it all. Hunt down, Razorbacks. Fit it in the window for the score.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Swapped immediately.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to Caden Durham. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Left side is Harris. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. The give to the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to run it. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quick completion to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Drives inside. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Razorbacks! The extra point here would tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Dura. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Dropping back, it's Levin. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to...
He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid.
Makes the grab in their space. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Nice play to knock that one down.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? They'll test the right side. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Extending the play. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down. You got to make a play. You go to your big play wide receiver. He chews up some yards. This offense is in a great spot.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Handoff again. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the Heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
2nd down to the air. Touchdown, Arkansas! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards.
Wide open spaces. He steps out of bounds just in plus territory at the 49. They've got the first down.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Under pressure. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. The battle for the golden boot belongs to the state at the top of the boot.